there.
Well, Molly, you can talk, whatever.
Okay.
That's Logox and Summit.
Logox. TimberOx Summit. Look, there's Steve's new splitter. That is nice. He's got it connected to, yeah. He's got it connected to a Spartan mower. 4-way wedge on it, made in USA. Looks to be a very good splitter, honestly.
You see how nice that is, though?
Oh, yeah. Extremely. Your engine and everything's underneath, so everything. It ain't in the way.
Everything. Gas tank, everything.
Even the battery.
It's on this side. No, it's on
over
your
here,
side.
yep. Outdoorsman. Yeah.
And,
wow.
and this is a 4-way split. If you look at it.
Look at that big table, too.
Yeah, it's 37 by 47, I think I said.
Uh-huh.
And if you look here, you could do thick wood, or you can turn it around, or make even thicker wood, I think. Let me see.
It's heavy duty, you can tell. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember some feature they said with that, how they, what was it they did that for? Because they had one in the front, one in the back. I remember they said something about it.
When the log comes through, and the inertia, it splits that bottom, then it goes through.
And that's where it splits it at, mainly is the bottom. That's where, if you get that split it, yeah, so that's very smart design, because I've never seen that. I've seen all kinds of splitters, but I've never seen one like that.
Timberwolf builds this for Logox.
Timberwolf does?
Yeah, and that's his design here.
Yep.
And they have when we get this going, you'll see how fast it goes.
Uh-huh.
But a lot of it has to do with the...
nice tires on it, too.
Yeah. This right here,
mm-hmm.
Can't remember what they call that. It's a certain valve that makes the oil makes this go faster.
Yeah.
You know, I'll start it up.
What is that there, I wonder?
That's where you fill the tank up.
Oh, is that what that is?
This is look at the big filter they put on this.
And you can put a hitch in either side of this, can't you?
Right, that's what's so good about it.
So that's handy. So you could hook up to this side of it or the other.
Gorilla back where the company's designing it for us.
And you know, this is right here, so that's easy to get to. Your switch.
Another purpose, and they use the best hydraulic hoses through this thing. It's electric start or pull start.
14 horsepower Kohler Command Pro.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
and
nice.
They got the what do you call that? Guard clean, is it called?
The air filter?
Yeah, what it does, it actually swirls the stuff around, and it spits that stuff out.
Oh, wow. TimberOx.
Okay, I'll start this up.
Yeah. Oh, you don't even got to pull it?
No, it's like your button either way.
Oh, wow.
It's all standard.
Wow.
So what you do is that, so it said it takes about 4.7 seconds.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yep. Oh, yeah. That's quick.
And watch. You leave that?
That's handy right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wow. It's a nice one, Steve. Very nice. All right, so from here on in this video, we're gonna show this splitter in operation. So Steve will do some, and then he let me do some as well. And I'm very impressed with this splitter, honestly. And this video just kind of just showing you it in operation, and me kind of telling you what I think of it. And I think Steve so far is very happy with it. It's his splitter. I just happened to be with him this day. We got this hackberry together and brought it to his place, some of it and some of it to my place. And definitely, if I ever got one, it would be something similar to this. You know, if I got me a splitter, it'd be something similar to this one, because it ups your production. You know, if I can do it faster by hand, then I'm not too interested in getting a splitter. So, but if the splitter, you know, ups my production as I think this one would, then because it's got a 4-way wedge too, and later he shows that. But it's a very nice splitter. I like how a lot of the stuff, the components on it are underneath the table, so they're not sticking out on the top and in the way. The design of it's different than any splitter I've ever seen, and I really like it. It's got a place where you can hook a hitch up to either side of the splitter, so that's very handy. That way you don't got to worry about sitting and trying to get to one side if it's hard to get to, and maybe you close it in with wood, you know, once you start working. I like how that switch is for the controls is right there on the table. They said they put it in a place that it was easy to get to, so it's a comfortable position, you know, where your arm's kind of at a 90-degree angle. And it's got a big engine on it, 14 horsepower Kohler, and those Kohlers, I've had some zero turns with those engines, and I really enjoyed them. But it's got a 4.7 second cycle time, full cycle time, And the wedge is really big, so later you'll see he'll stack two pieces on top of one another. I think he and I both do that because of how big that wedge is. And it's got that step wedge at the bottom, which is really handy. And coming from a guy that does a lot of hand splitting, I know that that's a good design, because where you want to hit the wood a lot of the times is on the edge of the round, and you see how that step wedge on the bottom is hitting right on the edge before it gets to the bigger wedge. So that way, you know, it's not trying to spread that big wedge out over the entire space of that round, which makes it much more effective. So whoever designed that, it's a very smart design. But here he is going with the 4-way wedge, and from here on, I'll kind of let you watch the video and just see how this splitter works. But they're very good quality. I'm very impressed with it, and this is a lot of this wood is very knotted and gnarly like that right there, a hackberry, not the easiest wood to split. So, and this thing made easy work of it. But anyways, as I said, I'll go ahead and let the video play out, and you all can kind of, you know, see what you think of it yourselves if you're interested in maybe getting a splitter. I do believe this would be a good one for you. It's made in America as well, so I like that aspect of it a whole lot too. But I'll let the video continue, and you can kind of see how the splitter works. And by the way, I'm an amateur with a log splitter. I've hardly ever used them. I've used them a handful of times. I always split my wood by hand, and it had been years at this point since I had used one myself. So it took a little bit of getting used to, but literally probably within 10 minutes of using it, I felt more comfortable already. So I really like that table design too. That's something that when I had one, it was just an old Troy built 16 ton, I think it was. And whenever I would, for one, it was very slow, the cycle time, and then when I would split, it would fall off and land on the other side, and so I'd have to walk around and pick it up. So that big table is very handy. I would definitely want one with a big area like that, and I think lots of people that split wood know exactly why. And the way me and him are grabbing it there, you really don't even got to do that. You could just let it split and push it off the edge of the table there into your truck bed or whatever. So I think the design is great. And that table is very easy to let down out there on the end too. You can let it down if you want to out there on the end, or you can raise these little brackets up and have a bigger table. That way it extends it out a little ways from you. But I'll let the video play out now, as I said, and let you all see what you think of this splitter. I'm very impressed with it myself.
thought they said you could program it underneath somehow, and it'll stop automatically.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's handy that it don't got to go all the way back.
Yeah.
A good splitter right here, that's for sure.
Nut lock.
What is it?
Nut lock.
Yeah.
Yep, sorry.
Man, you got a good one, too.
Good. Good job.
Alright, ready?
Yep. Let's put that again. Good enough, yeah. That's my wife's got to get it.
Yeah.
Well, you have to get muscles.
Oh, you okay?
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
That's what I'm worried about. I don't want to hurt you with this thing. Did that hit you?
Got my thumb. It's all right.
Did it hurt it bad? That's a good splitter,
That's a
Steve.
fast splitter.
That's a good one.
That is a
Almost got that whole load done.
Look how quick that went.
Oh.
And that ain't easy wood. That's twisted stuff. It is. That's twisted, gnarly wood.
good job,
Logox.
Logox.
Timber Ox.
Good job, TimberOx.
Oh boy. What do you think about it?
I think it's a very well built machine and it moves quick. You could get a lot of wood split with this in a short amount of time. No doubt. What are you doing?
How fast is that one that you're giving up?
Takes 2 days for one.
So what does it do exactly, you said?
Push it somewhere and getting making fluid.
I saw something over there. very knotty. You put a knot right there. See that knot?
Yeah.
That's a knot right there. It actually went through it.
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
I think it's a great piece of equipment.
It is. No doubt about it. I mean, as far as functionality, I'll give it a 10. The only thing is you need to launch the plug lift.
Yeah, that's what we're working on that now.
And as far as like the operation and everything, I give it a 10. It's good right here. It's very twisty. Don't do it like nothing really. There we go, right there.
Why it's so important to cut it straight.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's going to push it either way and it's got so much pressure.
So he went to well, he was working, one of his friends got a cold and he gave it to him. So he went to
No, Otto,
the,
no.
when he went to the doctor about the cold, he showed him that place